Hi everyone, it's Kelly Laverty again with another Movement Monday, and I just want to start by reflecting and praying for everyone in Texas that has been devastated by flooding, and just really hold space for all of the emotions, all of the fear, all of the sadness and the heaviness of that, juxtaposed with this was just July 4th week and people celebrating, people getting together with family, having summer fun and ease, and it can be really confusing to our minds, to our bodies, to know how to hold space for both, how to allow heaviness and sadness in, along with lightness, along with ease. And so this week's Movement Monday, I want to just invite you to allow yourself to explore with your body, with movement, how you can feel all of it, how you can feel the tension and the heaviness, the energy, the anger, the, more of the just like stress that you have. I want you to invite whatever the feelings that you might be having. You might be wanting to just curl up and cry, kind of block out all of that noise, all of that stuff. It might be hitting you, making you want to shut down. It's all so normal. Our body responds to stress, to stuff in the world, and it comes in and it wants to protect us. It wants to go into patterns that we have had probably since childhood. So as a board certified dance movement therapist, I work with women and men to notice the body response, to see what your movement patterns, how you respond. Are you someone who gets energy and wants to fight, wants to take action in these situations? Are you someone who wants to block it all out and just be light, have fun, and not focus on any of the negative? Are you someone who is so overwhelmed and overthinking and all of it, and it's hard to be in the moment. It's hard to not have empathy and kind of take on the world's problems. And then what do? How do you stay in the moment? How does that impact you? All of this is happening in our world with not just this tragedy that just happened, but all of the stuff in our world, all around the world, the different war and politics and stressors, and we just in our own homes and our own family have our own stressors and our own day-to-day things that we have to deal with. So all together, it can really be heavy. And I just want to encourage you to know that your nervous system learns from your movements, and you can start by opening up and allowing your movements to shift, to express, to explore some new ways of moving. Let your body be guided by the energy that you notice. If you want to let out and get into the heaviness, and notice what that feels like to allow it, and just feel how your breath might move, how it feels to take a moment to just be. You can also notice if you have just any jittery energy, any positive things going on in your life. Like maybe it feels good to skip or to have some lightness, to take yourself out, give yourself a hug. Any of these things are so good to explore. And I want to invite you to let yourself just feel in the midst of it all, hold space for that tightness, as well as the openness. Hold space for yourself to go back and forth, to open up, to close, to move with your breath in and out. Just like the waves, the ocean, come in and out. Allow yourself to explore the spectrum of movement and the spectrum of feelings that you have. And if you'd like more information, more guidance on how to do this, how specifically to take your movement patterns and start to shift them, I work one-on-one with clients to do just that. I also have an online program where you are guided through movement tasks week after week and coaching with me to explore how to identify your movement patterns, to how you respond to stress, what things are working, what things are keeping you stuck, and allowing you to shift, allowing you to practice, get out of your head and come into your body so that you can learn to experience your world differently and move through your life differently. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, let me know. Check out the links. I have a free guide in the description, as well as links to our classes that if you are local, Westchester, Pennsylvania, and would like to come to class, we have a whole spectrum of somatic practices, yoga, meditation, dance movement therapy, classes that we offer, and I'd love to see you here. I also stream my Be Moved class, intuitive movement class, every Thursday morning, live, so you could be anywhere in the country if you want to join me. So until next week for another Movement Monday, I'm Kelly Laverty with Be Rooted, and I invite you to just create that space for yourself to move both the heavy and the light, both the positive and the negative. Whatever it is that you're feeling on that spectrum of emotions right now, allow both and